Let me give you 3 reasons why, for most people, mutual funds make more sense than picking stocks. This is not about saying stocks are bad. This is about understanding what works better. The first one is tax efficiency. When you buy and sell stocks regularly, every transaction can trigger a tax. But in a mutual fund, when the fund manager buys and sells, you don't get taxed. Why? Because the fund is structured as a trust. You only pay tax when you sell your mutual fund units, which means you can defer your tax and let your money compound better. The second reason is decision making. When you pick stocks, you decide what to buy, when to buy, and when to sell. And that's not easy because good investing requires time, skill, and consistency. And here's the real problem. You already have a full-time job. So every hour you spend researching on stocks or tracking markets or reading about news, it is an hour you're not spending getting better at your work. And that matters because your primary source of wealth is not in your investments. It is your ability to earn. If you grow in your career, you can earn more, invest more, and build wealth faster. But if your time and energy are split, you might end up doing both at an average pace. That's the opportunity cost. Now compare that to a fund manager. This is what they do all day, every day. They track companies, analyze data, make decisions full time for themselves. And we spend 5-10 minutes a day and we still believe that we can do it better than them. That's the flaw. It's not about intelligence, it's about focus and time. And the third reason is emotions. When you own individual stocks, you don't just invest money, you invest belief. You read about the company, you follow the story, you feel like you understand it. And slowly that investment becomes personal. So when the stock falls, you don't see it as a bad decision. You see it as it will come back. You wait, you justify, you hold on. Not because the data supports it, but because you do. And this is where most portfolios suffer. I've seen this a lot, especially in elder people. They hold the same stocks for 10, 15, even 20 years, even when those companies have given zero returns since the past 5 to 7 years. Why? Because of sheer emotional attachment. But in a mutual fund, there is no attachment to a single stock. If something is not working, it gets replaced and you wouldn't even know about it. It happens consistently and quietly, and that discipline is very hard to maintain when you're investing on your own. So yes, stocks aren't bad, but for most people, mutual funds remove tax friction, decision fatigue, and emotional bias. And that's a powerful combination for building wealth over time. If you found this useful, I write about such stuff regularly in my newsletter, Comment Newsletter, and I'll send it to you.